Welcome! I'm Cornelia and this is lesson about identifying how debt makes you feel. I know it's not the best thing to do right now. I get it. But you made a commitment to yourself. And if this is something that is really hanging over like a dark cloud, we need to look at this. You can approach the emotions behind your debt step by step with tapping. If you focus on reducing and eliminating all of your negative reactions to debt, you can free yourself from old beliefs and emotions that keep you in debt. Even if you currently don't owe any money, try a few rounds anyway and see how you feel. Oftentimes, people without any debt have a lot of fear and worry about going into debt in the future. So let's do an exercise to test your emotions concerning debt, broken into two parts. And in this video we are doing the first one, and in the next video the second one. So take your notebook and let's start the exercise. You can pause this video if you like. Yeah. So the first exercise for feeling your debt. On a piece of paper, write down the total amount of your debt in very large numerals with a big dollar sign in front of the number, or your currency, your own currency. And some people use red markers since visually it triggers more emotions. Be brutally honest with yourself and add up everything you owe, from credit cards to personal loans or car loans. You may feel like you always struggle to make ends meet, even if you are earning a decent income. This can mean you've been lying to yourself and living beyond your means, which only increases debt levels. Facing this debt number is hard for most people, but it will give you a new sense of power and booster your determination to eliminate that debt. And now I want you to look at that number and say the following out loud with your number inserted. I have $5,000 in debt, or I have $50,000 in debt. Put in there, insert in there the amount of money that you owe. And as you say it out loud, I want you to pay attention to feelings and raw sensations that arise when you speak that number. Your emotions will typically appear very quickly when you think about, talk about, and tune into your debt. As discussed in Module 1, these are emotions that you are programmed from childhood to experience when you deal with or think about money. 99% of the time, the emotions you feel first when looking at your debt is the primary one that drives how you operate in relationship with money. If anxiety and fear come up, which is common, recognize that and take a moment to absorb it to give yourself personal clarity and consciousness. I am programmed to operate in fear around money. I am programmed to operate in panic around money. This is huge, to be honest with yourself. No more hiding. People come up with a host of feelings in addition to that first emotion, ranging from fear and to anxiety and panic, and feeling sadness about them all. It's vital to understand that this is more than just saying, "Wow, I feel anxious when I look at my debt. Your money anxiety affects how you operate with regard to money all the time. It's not just about what you owe. It affects many aspects of how you handle money and the level of wealth you can achieve. When you clear these feelings, you'll notice a big shift in several monetary areas. Now that you've identified some feelings that your debt evokes, we will go to the second exercise in the next video. I'm so proud of you. Really. Do the work. Do the tapping, and this will shift, I promise you. I will see you in the next video for the next exercise.